Folks, hello and welcome to Gamers Health Live. I am Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, and with me, I should move the microphone around, shouldn't I?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, that could be not hearing us.
Oh my
With
boy,
me
what
is
would happen?
my lovely wife, Rachel.
Hello.
That's known as Rach.
Yes.
So, Don, homemade pizza after you're alive this evening.
Yum. We had Mexican street corn salad with not guacamole, but avocado.
Fresh avocado,
Guavocado.
fresh avocado. But I mashed it and I put a little garlic and herbs in it to give it a little extra.
Yeah.
Minion 1 is here, and the wife is in her sewing room watching also.
Ah, sweet.
Very sweet. So it's going to be a weird week of updates because
There's not really much to report.
no,
The doggy's doing great.
Yes.
Maybe that's the biggest news. She's doing great. It was time that we were able to take off her e-collar
the
and
cone of shame.
no, the cone of healing, man. Healing. And yeah, so she was ready to have that off, and we put her in a recovery suit, which is basically
A onesie.
Yeah, but without the crotch.
So she was able to do her business without being tempted to gnaw at her
her surgical site.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don says, "Oh, that sounds good." However, it nicks the avocado. I do not like the texture or flavor. Well, we also had grilled chicken with it too, so that was
Yes.
nice. Death Angel, welcome, sir. So, it's been a weird week for us because last weekend was Snowmageddon, and New York City got hit relatively hard. Think about 11 or 12 inches of total snow and slush. Little freezing rain, a lot of sleet. But we were parked on the wrong side of the street. We were parked on the side that Department of Sanitation plows you in. And when you see ice and snow piled up to your window height on your car, it ain't looking good.
It was above the window. Right.
Yeah, Death Angel goes, I can see with this 8 inches of snow. I guess I see what the strange cabin fever stuff is about. Don, yeah, he's like, I got Death Angel's email. I'll be answering it this evening. So here's the thing. Not only was our car snowed in, plowed in, my father's car was also plowed in. And we left everything on Monday, and then Tuesday it's like, we got to start working on this. So we did. And, my father was kind of like, oh, well, I'll work on my car. You work on your car. I'm like, no. Let's get your car dug out. We're an extended family, okay? It's 2 generations living here. When my son was here, it was 3. But it's 2 generations. We don't all need to, not each generation. We need one working car,
right,
in case of an emergency. And so we got my father's dugout between Tuesday, Wednesday, and I guess Thursday. Thursday didn't take much time at that point. And he was able to see that he could get it out and moved it a little bit and left it where it was. And then we started moving onto my car. And my car was the one that was more snowed in than his was.
Yeah, yours was definitely worse off.
Yeah, and I was like, I just wasn't looking forward to the process. So we did it Thursday, Friday. And by the way, we talked about this last week. When it comes to shoveling, dealing with snow, these activities, you gotta pace it. And I was the one with the hard pacing, so I turned my watch on for functional exercise?
You did functional strength training.
Functional strength training on my Apple Watch. And when that hit 30 minutes, I was like, we're done. My father didn't argue.
Today we went longer though.
Well,
today we went for like 50.
Yeah, well, today we went longer because it stopped being. Once my car could move,
Yeah.
it was clearing snow and stuff. And
Yeah.
also the thing is, yesterday the temperature here in New York City hit like a high of like 17 when we were outside. No wind.
Yeah.
No wind.
It was bad.
But it was you could feel it in your lungs.
Mhm.
Today was about 25.
Yeah.
Both days was relatively sunny.
Yeah, breathing was definitely easier.
But you gotta pace it. So today, just before the 30-minute mark, my father figured, I think we got your car cleared enough that you can probably move it. I went, all right, let's.
And you have to also make sure that you're wearing warm enough stuff.
Yes.
You know, like I was bundled up. I had my long coat on, my gloves that don't let anything in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my hood was up. Yeah. I had my sweatshirt.
See, I knew I was going to be doing exertion, so
and I had storm boots.
I had on basically like a heavy sweat jacket / with fleece lining, with the nice tight cuffs on the arms.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no, I could put it up. Had my nice little Irish haberdasher hat on. Explain how that works with your watch. Okay, so one of the settings on your watch, and I don't know if we can see that. I can't turn my arm around.
Oh, you have the watch face. Yeah.
Yeah. But on my watch, I actually have an icon of a guy like running. And if I hit that, that opens up the exercise interface on my watch. So I don't have to go tumbling for it, and I just scroll through to a functional exercise.
So to me,
they can't see them.
No, they can't see them.
No, because you can't turn your body at an awkward angle.
That's true. Yeah, mine are on the screen that has the watch on it, so that I can see them and keep it present in my mind to complete it.
Well, yeah, I have the exercise.
You can see it?
Circles on the bottom.
Oh, that's what that is. It's just the coloring is taken out.
Yeah, the only yeah, and then I have the heart rate monitor, so I can click on the three things that to me are important. Is how am I advancing my cycles?
But you can go into your menu and look for exercise, and then it'll give you many options. You can also put in your own too.
Right. It has things like indoor walk, outdoor walk, yoga.
Yes.
But if it's
Pilates,
something, if you're doing something,
swimming.
Something that's uncategorized, I usually default to functional strength.
I mean, or mind body, like some things, you know, something that might not be that strenuous might just be sort of mind body.
Right.
And they have a setting for mind body.
So I will say this, and by the way, I don't say greetings to Sausage Head and Robert Stanton. I will say this: I can, God, I'm like by Thursday, I can feel it in my elbow here, in my left arm. I'm a lefty, so there's a lot of repetitive motion and holding the shovel that I have. If I'm fully extended and I'm holding something, I can feel a little discomfort in here. Not fun.
I feel it most in my my butt and my hamstrings, because I was the person that was like bending down to like get the big chunks of snow to then lift and throw in the street.
Buster, Tennessee. We are in Jackson, Tennessee. 12 degrees according to my outside thermometer. So listen, we are bitching and complaining about having to dig out 2 cars, which was a pain in the ass. All right, but that's in comparison to our son and daughter-in-law, who are in Nashville lost power on Sunday and didn't get it back until yesterday afternoon.
Mm.
So they learned the joys of showering at the local truck stop,
Oh.
and that their cat will find warmth under the blankets even when they're not home. Uh, Buster still have ice and snow from last week. Shadow and Sun, welcome.
Oh.
Your sausage had tendonitis. It could be. I know that I've gotten it in this arm before for repetitive motion, so not fun. Death Angel, 13 degrees Fahrenheit here.
Wow.
Balmy compared to the 12 degrees that Buster has in Tennessee. Yeah. Buster, yeah, that little breeze we had half the day was nuts. See, we were lucky too when we were out there
It
the
was
last couple of
pretty
days.
still. We didn't really have a lot of
Yeah.
high winds.
Now, one thing that threw us into the mix, my ear trumpet gave. I didn't even know you were in the chat, sir. But my ear trumpet gave free membership to Jeff Whittiart. Thank you.
Sweet.
Sausage head. I despise shoveling. That's why I bought a monster snowblower. Now we have a snowblower.
We use the snowblower for the sidewalk.
My father used a snowblower for the sidewalk. He had a blast using it, literally. You can't use it for the ice and snow that the sanitation department packs up against your car. It just won't eat it up.
Well, it's too heavy because the ice it's basically ice by the time.
Yeah.
Because of salt in that.
Yeah. Yep. And it's compressing. My ear trumpet. It's warm and humid here in Queensland, Australia.
Ooh, and it's summertime too, right?
God bless you. Death Angel, I could probably make it down my driveway. I'm just not sure I can make it back up. And all that pre-salting I did didn't seem to help. Well, that's the problem with the pre-salting is if it gets too cold, it doesn't do much. Buster, we had sun, but almost nothing melted except some on the roof that is still left and a bit in the driveway by the front door. Sore knee. Or Scornine. I can't get your name right. I apologize. It's unreal here off Lake Superior. Oh my God!
Oh, that's way up there.
Yeah. No, God bless you. Lake effect snow.
Wow.
We know the guys up in Emperor's Choice, and they've gotten Buffalo Lake effect snow. Last year they had a lot of it. I don't know.
Right.
So when I was complaining to them directly about the amount of shoveling I had to do over the last week,
they were just like, "Welcome to life." This is what we do.
They humored me. They felt my pain. Now, by the way, talking about let's see. Hold on a second. Terry Taylor, welcome. Beautiful snow in North Carolina, but wife works at Walmart. I am a nurse, so we were forced to drive in it. Yeah, yes. If I was still working,
you're essential.
No excusals. Scornia on the north shore of Lake Superior. I run 3 blows. I need backup. Negative 30 degrees Celsius.
I couldn't do it. How do you do it?
In Cornine. All right, so talking about the guys at Emperor's Choice, I brought that over. Oh my God, I feel this. So if you back the Kickstarter, mine came today. Okay. I mean, listen, it blocks out my whole head. That's how big this thing is.
Well, it's a game that comes in a shadow.
Hold on. You haven't. Wait. You ready? Wait, hold on for a second. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it heavy?
Yeah. I could do squats.
Scrony, it's an Irish name. Rach would have been better with it, but she probably can't see it on the screen.
No, I can't. How is it spelled?
Scourneene.
Scornine.
All right, you see, this is the Irish blood in my family. I'm only Irish by marriage. Death Angel, mine is shipping on Monday. They texted me. So
it's beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, I know. Holy shit! I've never
got this thing magnetizes together. This box.
So here, I'm gonna. So the top of this comes
Oh, I
off like
see
that.
now. I see the magnets
It
there.
is very strong. Okay.
But yeah, what kind of game comes with a shadow box?
Well, I
That's
mean,
class.
it is such class. I don't normally do like unboxings, especially not in Gamers Health. But so, Rach, feel how heavy that is.
Yes.
All right, so um, you open it up.
God, he's like, this thing is gonna be like a collectible.
Yeah. Oh,
forever,
oh my
right?
God. So did I mention they got a nice little catalog in here?
Mhm. Oh, that's their catalog.
Yeah. And then you got 2 boxes, Arduin and Barrows and Borderlands. And then you've got more underneath all this. You got 2 sets of dice, decks of cards. You get minis. You know, I can't do it justice, but if you back this, you got your money's worth.
Congratulations.
And I got to give one away to people.
What are you saying? 2 of these came?
No, I got one to give away that the guys that Arduin are gonna.
They're gonna send it out.
They're gonna send it out for OSR Christmas. OSR Christmas wraps up today.
Wow.
I'll be sending out.
That's a lucky individual.
Gift emails tomorrow. This only ships within the U.S. So somebody who's
I think that's understandable.
I can only imagine what this would be to ship it outside the U.S.
Like that thing is thick. It's not some little. It's not some little plastic. It's like that thick.
No, it is insane. It really is.
Like the walls of the box are crazy thick.
So
that is definitely class.
I think the cost for that was $185. I don't see how they're making any money on it.
Wow.
So let me catch up on some of the scoring. Yeah, it's unreal. Irish for son of a drinking horn. The last name. Anyway, love your content. Death Angel, low tomorrow is gonna be 9. I think we're warming up tomorrow to maybe 26. And it's the English spelling of the. I guess it's anglicized.
Yeah.
Okay. Death Angel, you're gonna be doing an unboxing?
Because you'd have like a lot of silent or like softer vowels in there. Okay. Not vowel.
Chambly 111. Hey, just a shout out. Your videos finally answered what is OSR exactly. Thanks for that. Keep doing them.
Oh, nice.
Well, and here's the thing. Okay, I did a video months ago about what the OSR is, but really what the OSR is all these little bits and pieces that procedures that make it up. And procedures. Okay, and little things build on it, like the argument of, well, why are we awarding experience points for gold that's recovered and brought out of the dungeon? Well, you're doing that so you don't have a bunch of murder hobos just killing everything they see. The experience is not to kill shit and take their stuff.
It's to solve whatever.
Right, and take and take the stuff without suffering attrition. Like if you don't have to get into a combat, it's more advantageous not to if you can get the treasure. But there are procedures that put some pressure on you, like time. The longer it takes, your torches burn down, wandering monster check, so you got to be fast and balance a lot of things out. It's a thinking game in ways that people don't expect it to be. And that's why I kind of get into some of the weeds on some of this stuff. Some of my videos hit hard. Some of them find limited audiences. I'm okay with that because they take it as a whole. They build a picture. So, yes, cool unboxing. Thank you, sir. Sausage Head. I bought the Mothership Deluxe set. Was badass. The thing is huge. Mothership is awesome.
Is that the other big one?
That's the other big one. That's the one I brought. Like, but they're all digest-sized books. So when you had your biopsy last year, I brought like 2 of the books with me and was like reading them in the waiting room. Your videos are really awesome. Great insights. Thank you. I really enjoy the whole process. I may slow down this as the year goes on. Don't know if I'll be able to do 4 or 5 live streams a week and a video a day indefinitely, but until I can, and even when I slow down, it's only because I'll take a day or two off of where I already have other content going up, like a live stream. We'll get there. Shadow. What's the name of the game? So this is the box set is Portal 2 Adventure. It was a Kickstarter from 3 companies. Arduin is the main product. That's Emperor's Choice. They're the ones that ran the Kickstarter. Hold on. I got it. I will.
Do you want to help putting it back?
No. I'm gonna. So you have the Arduin box, which looks a lot like the original wood grain boxes of original D&D.
Because there was a bunch of stuff that they sent initially, right?
Yeah.
And
They sent in the past.
Yeah.
Okay.
A few years ago.
Yep. This is Barrows and Borderlands. So you get 2 complete games. You get a soft cover.
There's t-shirts and mugs and
back scratchers. Oh, and you get a back scratcher. I decided this time. You get the Lost Dungeon of Tonisburg. So that's the 3rd publisher involved in this project. You get the Arduin Adventure, which I don't think was listed as something you're going to get. That's pretty cool. Hold on. There's more. And I left some stuff in the other room that didn't fit in the box.
Oh, look at the.
These should be maps.
Oh wow.
2 decks of cards, which makes up a game. I haven't checked it out just yet, but it's for Swords and Dragons. Oh, and of course a Decadent to keep the Decadent. Sorry, to keep the moisture out. It's not Decadent. It's a Decadent.
Desiccant.
That's it. Whatever. Well, I'm a New Yorker. I'll call it whatever. I call it whatever I want. And there's also miniatures and character sheets. So, hold on. I think I got the order wrong. I think this has to go in there. This is...
It's like you had to make sure that you put it back.
It's a little bit like Tetris. Yeah, that takes up the whole size of the box. And now
and these all fit in there too?
Yeah. But they couldn't fit the character sheets and I think the minis.
Wow.
So those are in the kitchen. So yeah, it's an insane collection.
That's not something.
B&B is epic. I got to start reading through it. It looks pretty good. Ryan, yes, Saturday stream. Saturday stream is me and my wife Rach. We do Gamers Health, which is usually topical stuff and dealing and answering everybody in the chat. But
health journeys. Sometimes we'll do different topics that relate to health and
physical health mental, emotional, just the life journey. And I'll give you a little. The reason why we do this is 2020 was a hell of a year for most everybody. I never came down with COVID, but I was hospitalized 3 times. I had heart failure, congestive heart failure, pneumonia, sepsis, and got 4 stents that year. I got 1 over the last 5. So I got 5 stents total. And Rach and I came to the realization that what I'm going through is not unique, or it's unique to me, but the whole idea of going through this crap is not unique.
Right. The whole idea that, your health is never guaranteed and that you can't buy your health is something that cuts across everybody.
Right.
And especially in the gamer community, where, a lot of times like eating and not eating the right things
Yep.
goes along with the playing, and um, it's more of a sedentary kind of
We
type
sit
of play,
we
but
sit in our asses and calling us a bunch of fat fucks is often not wrong. Not everybody is Jeff Talanian.
no.
Okay. Oh my God, Jeff is
Giga Chad.
Giga Chad. Not everybody is Jeff. Most people like myself, Bad Mike. It's we carry a little extras on us, but the idea is that nobody should feel like you're alone. Okay, so this is Saturday nights is like community night.
Right. And so in that year, Eric was sick. And then there were other people in the community that were battling cancer. Eric has a history of battling Hodgkin's.
Yep.
I have a more recent history of
We talked about it on
dealing with breast cancer.
We went through it
Yeah.
on these Saturday nights.
Yeah.
And generally speaking, we try not to miss the Saturday nights, and if we would miss one for a con, we move it to Sunday or Monday whenever we get back.
Right.
Because it's important to us to make the connections with the community, and we feel it's important for the community to make those connections with each other. So that's it's huge for us. The definition of what is OSR needs to be concrete, real, in game, like you explained it. Shadow, I backed it twice. Plus bought 2 more copies after the Kickstarter.
Nice.
I'll be giving away 2 next month. I mean, honestly, the price of like $185 is insane, and I loved George and Dave.
Well, how much should something like this go for?
Each of those box sets is, I mean, they are like
185 on their own, or I'm not sure what you're trying to.
I would
say how is the value?
Okay, so here I'm gonna just give an example. And then I'll go back to the chair. Oh, all right, I didn't.
Oh, look.
Sorry, the minis were in the Arduino box. I thought I left them in the other room. Okay, so you get a set of dice in each box. And then...
And they look pretty.
Yeah. All right, and you get some character sheets, which is fine. But here's the kicker. Now, these are reprints of the originals, and I own some of the originals. And yes, my eyes when I was younger, I could read that. My eyes today, I can't read that without reading Rachel's readers. But you get 4 full-size digest-size books and
There's something else in the inside here.
Yeah. Oh, you turned off the camera.
Oh.
Hold on.
Sorry, guys.
Hold on. Sorry about that.
I just pulled on the box.
Yeah, I know. So you got some character sheets in here. I would guesstimate that something like this in a retail store, $85, 75 if you want to make it appealing to people. You got
$75 to $80 for all of these,
right?
Or just those books.
Oh, you can say and the dice, but but maybe not the minis. Okay. But then you get 2 boxes. You get 2 full games. You get Tonisberg. You get other stuff. You get the cardboard box, and then you get the display case. And
yeah, that display case, man.
And by the way, I will be like that virtual here. For those that don't know, I'm going to put this on just for a minute or just for a second. That's my gaming shelves in this room. But I'm going to put
it still works.
Yeah.
This is much better. I usually fade into the background of the virtual.
But I'm going to put that on the shelf, and you can see it actually right behind Rachel's head. Those are the main game. I have gaming shelves in every room of this house except for the bathroom.
Yes,
and the kitchen.
Yeah, there is so much gaming stuff in every closet, every shelf in every room.
And by the way, I'm going to follow the advice of others, and I'm going to start pruning that content So if you go to conventions,
You're going to start curating your collection.
yes, I'm going to. I'm going to do that. But in any case, it's it's an amazing collection. Don, OSR equals the Phillips bit that is used with a hex head that turns a metric, that cuts metal, that lines up with an SA. You're getting too damn technical, Don. Yeah, but yes, the OSR is it's a flexible tool in a lot of ways. Don Backy, take care of yourself, but know that you'll be missed whenever you aren't posting videos.
Aw.
Listen, I am blessed. I have Rach. She supports all this crap that I do.
Oh yeah.
But also, talking with Joe Block, the Greyhawk Grognard, he gets all his stuff for the month done in like a handful of days.
Okay.
Now he doesn't do as much content as I do, but like I have through Monday already up, and I have the script for Tuesday done. So tonight before I go to sleep, I'll probably finish off Tuesday, and then if I can get Wednesday and Thursday done tomorrow, then Monday I got to do Friday, Saturday, and then the week is done, except for live streams. So, it just kind of
You get your rhythm.
you get your rhythm. When I was doing it on a daily basis, which I was doing for the longest time, you always felt like you were playing catch up, and you felt the pressure of the time. But if you get ahead of the curve, and by the way, I'm that kid in high school and college that didn't start the paper until the week before, if not the day before.
Yeah,
so
I did that a lot.
Like
I do my research and then like have it all ready, but then like put it all together.
I would do
at the end.
My college college papers were a 6-pack of Corona.
No, I would never drink into a
2-liter bottle of
couldn't do that.
Jolt Cola for. I wanted to loosen myself up to start writing it, and then I needed the caffeine to keep me up till like 4 a.m. Eric, have you been playing BX since back when, or did you play other editions and come back to it? Very good question, and here is the honest answer. I started with AD&D 1E. My friend Kenny put me through a one-on-one adventure where I killed skeletons with my fighter Cyrus, named after Cyrus Vance, the Secretary of State. Don't ask me why.
Oh, I was like the DA?
Yeah, no, the DA was his son.
Okay.
And at the end of the adventure, Kenny had to call a classmate to find out if I leveled because he didn't have the player's handbook, just the DMG, Dungeon Master's Guide. And I was hooked. And that was Christmas break of 79, 80. So that following summer, my mother got me the DMG, the player's handbook, a set of dice, and I was hooked. But that was advanced D&D. Young kids played basic, right? So I didn't want to get the basic rules. And I didn't get the basic rules until I found them on sale at a discount store. They were like, I guess technically destroyed. There was like a clip taken out of the side of the box. I guess to show that they destroyed the box, but I got it for like $4. And
where did you find that?
Oh, there's a discount store that no longer exists. I must have been like 17.
Oh wow!
So then I played a lot of AD&D. I was the only one allowed to run AD&D in my gaming group back then. Others could run other games, but AD&D was mine. And then when I came back to gaming after a 10-year break from late 90s to late aughts, I came back to the OSR, and Labyrinth Lord really resonated with me. And then I got myself a new used basic box, because mine was just a rule book at that point. And I started really appreciating it for what it is. And if I was going to run a game now, it would be BX or Swords in Which We Like, because I put together those 4 pages. But and I run that at conventions, but I would run basic at a convention in a heartbeat. It just runs so well. But if I could rewrite my own history, I would have started on basic. It probably would have been a different experience.
But you were just too good. You were just
I was
too smart.
Yeah, I got to be advanced. I had to read High Gygaxian.
they have remedial.
See, Rach, I should. Those nights you can't sleep. I should read you passages from the Dungeon Master's Guide and High Gygaxian, and you're gonna go.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm out.
Thanks,
I'm
man.
done. Ryan, how timely! Just finished my cardio session.
Oh, nice.
That's a rough year, my man. I'm a paramedic, and it's awesome to see people take their health seriously.
Yes.
Yeah, after my first hospitalization was right before the pandemic was declared, but I was at Elmhurst Hospital, Ground Zero here in New York.
Right. So he was hospitalized like on 310, and then 311.
Was it 210?
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right. It was after TotalCon.
Yeah,
right.
and then like by the 12th, like everything was shut down.
Yeah, and they thought I was.
Yeah, my job was like, oh yeah, because they were a little nervous about the COVID. They're like, you can work online from home. We'll set it up for you, no problem. Just see your patients on Zoom. Okay.
But yeah, they thought I was. They didn't remember the test wasn't instantaneous back then.
Then it was off.
They thought that I was put in a reverse pressure room or whatever the hell they called it.
Yeah, you were in the
but it wasn't it was
like the tuberculosis room.
Right, but it wasn't really. It was really it was a jury rigged room for that. Oh my God, it was horrible.
Yes.
Horrible. And then they said,
"Oh, you mean in the not in the ER, but upstairs?"
Upstairs, yeah.
That was a bad room.
But in any case, so that I went from that to I guess it was late April. I was having congestive heart failure. I put on in the hospital for my second hospitalization. I pissed out like 60 pounds of water weight. Thank God. And then I had a third hospitalization in September, which was when we found out that because of my radiation, I had a blocked carotid. Totally occluded. Mm-hmm. But now we found out that it isn't totally occluded. There's a slight flow in it. But in any case, yes, it was a hell of a year. Yeah. Joseph, hello, you beautiful couple. Hello. I just returned from running a one-shot for a friend and his family. My friend and I have played for 45 years.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm at that same point. No one else had ever played. They said it was a blast. Awesome. Ryan, what did Jack LaLanne say? Love yourself. If you don't care for yourself, who will?
That's true.
Yeah, what a huge wake-up call. Health matters. Yeah, I agree. Eating healthy helps those creative juices flow for sure. It matters, I think. So we generally do a lower carb diet. It's not keto. We go off it often. But we are carb conscious when we make our, we go food shopping.
I'm trying to, I was given a diet for people that had bariatric surgery. I have not. But I was given the diet that they're told to follow post-surgery. So I was like, I don't mind doing that, or getting as close to it as possible. I never quite get there, but it's better, and it's helped me lose 40 pounds. So,
can't say no to that.
No, so trying to stay there.
Joseph, I'm glad to have your video again. Thank you. Shadow and Son. Oh, this is in response to me downsizing. Not me. February 15th starts my annual buying season. I plan on buying a lot more this year.
I mean, that's the whole thing. You're always going to be buying. This is your
this is my perfume.
This is your perfume hobby.
But here's the thing: I am going to be downsizing. So, Shadow, I will reach out to you with the list of stuff, and I'm much of this is stuff that I would when I go to TotalCon later on in February. I may bring some stuff like ShireCon. I donated a bunch of stuff at ShireCon. I'll probably we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what shipping is, and then we'll be on that. If they interest you, I know how to contact you, sir. I know how to contact you. Death Angel.
Oh, you could do a little video about what you have ready to go. Like that, a lot of that happens in the perfume community. Like
my collection.
Yeah, well, they'll do like a declutter video, and they'll just like describe the perfume and maybe why it didn't work for them, but why it's nice or whatever. And then like they'll post it on Mercari, or they'll just have somebody like reach out to them in their comments or DM, and make an arrangement to have it sent
We'll see.
and paid for.
Yeah. Death Angels. I'm slacking. I need to be working on my intro video for tomorrow night. And prepping for the live streamed game on Monday night. My ADD is kicking hard right now.
Yeah.
Then he adds, be sure to hit the like and subscribe. Next up, 15K subs. We'll get there when we get there. 10K was, it wasn't an albatross. It was the number that I thought at best I would hit June. If I hit it by June, I was going to be like, oh, awesome. And I've managed to, I guess, up my game. I'm honestly,
you're early.
I'm making better content. Well, there's no secret to that, but that's the secret, right? Okay, awesome story. Advanced Player's Handbook was gifted to me by a local politician of all people.
Wow. I
was blown away at 14. Early 80s blew me away. Still love the artwork, but BX for me. Yeah, listen, AD&D is a paladin in hell, and my player's handbook, that page is like misprinted, so it's like kind of like faded on half the page. But I love AD&D. I have a lot of great memories of AD&D, but I'm a bit more passionate about BX. Does that makes any sense? Angela, DM and friends. Congrats on 10K. Hello all. Roger, save some for the CNY auction.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Well,
make sure there's some good stuff.
I'm happy to. There's going to be a lot of now. It's not going to be from the ancient collection, although I'll see. One of my my weaknesses. One of my kryptonites is collecting tunnels and trolls, but there's only so much. I got to the point with 5th edition of Tunnels and Trolls. And by the way, they don't change. There's 5th edition and 5.5, but every 5th edition book, the contents are the same unless you're from the UK and you got a different version. But I'm looking. I got a 2nd print. I've got a 4th print. I've got it. They're all the frickin' same. So I may unload some of my Tunnels and Trolls. Okay, so we'll see.
Why? Because you don't really play it? Or?
I don't play it really, but not just that. Because do I really need to be the completist that has different? I got different editions. I've got a reprint of the 1st. I got Ken St. Andre's personal copy of the 2nd. 3rd, I've not been able to track down. I've got a copy of the 4th. Got multiple copies of 5th edition, including different UK versions. I love the UK versions. The orange box, the black box with gold, the Corgi editions in the UK. The UK stuff is great. And then you got 5.5. And then you got it really wasn't the 6th edition.
Well, maybe we could look at the stuff in storage.
Oh, that's true too.
Because
but there's a lot here to get through even before we worry about what's in storage.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying like your attachment might be less to that stuff because it's not in our house.
Yeah, maybe. There's stuff I look at and go, man, it's on that pile of that metal nightstand I have. It's like, oh man, half that pile can go.
Oh, okay. We could start there in the bedroom.
Yeah, so we can work on it. Oh yeah, CNY is the 12th through the 14th of June.
Yay!
At Central New York Con up in the Utica area. So
it's the same hotel, yeah.
Same hotel.
Yeah,
it was a beautiful hotel.
That really sweet.
And best hotel internet I've had in 10 plus years of convention going. Swear to God. But I got TotalCon coming up later on this month in Massachusetts. Then Rach and I will be at WizardCon, and it's not Kalamazoo.
No, it's Battle Creek.
Battle Creek. That's in Battle Creek, Michigan, end of April. You're gonna have a lot of people from you normally see on this channel. Will be there, including Jim Kitchen. Then, yep, right after. So then it's going to be North Texas the first weekend of June. Which you can see everybody that's on this channel pretty much is going to be at North Texas. And then
Except Luna.
Well, yeah, Luna won't be our doggy.
Luna will be at
CNY the following weekend.
Yes.
It's Battle Creek. Thank you,
and
Don.
she'll be with us in Battle Creek.
Yes. So then, we'll be at conventions back-to-back weekends in June, and then and then we rest and take off until September, when we will be at ShireCon in Connecticut. So I do keep a bit of a convention schedule. I trimmed it. Last year I did 6. This year we're at 5. I think 5 is kind of safe. Maybe I'll add one in if there's one I could it's local. I could drive to every day. I didn't have to stay away.
Oh, not have to rent a room or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Death Angel. Unfortunately, I'm totally serious. At the DM and Friends, I have Flint Fireforge on tomorrow. All right, Flint, cool. And I'm running a game with Erudite DM. Very cool. Angela, I will be at North Texas running my Boot Hill games. That should be fun. Yes, there was a con in Battle Creek at the end of April. Yep. Wizard Con. Don Samora Wizard Tower Games. Going to be the second year. The hotel is awesome. It's probably it's a new hotel from last year, but they're treating Don like gold. I'm gonna probably guess we'll probably have 250 to 300 people this year. I know North Texas sold out with 600 already. Oh, but they take walk-ups, so just means you can't. Tina is looking forward to meeting Luna at WizardCon. Yeah. Trust us, Luna is going to be looking forward to meeting everybody.
Yes, it's going to be so exciting for her.
She is, I'm a cat person by trade, by raising. And when we first met Luna at the breeder, and I was handed Luna, and she smothered me with kisses without even right away. And I generally detest doggy kisses. And I was like, and Rachel's looking at some other dogs, and I'm like, we got the one. What? She goes, this is the one. Because I wasn't upset by the doggy kisses.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. I was just like,
yeah, I got the one that was like, let me out of here. I'm the oldest.
Yep.
I need to get out. And she was sort of blonde.
Yeah.
So she ran toward me. And
you look familiar. Death Angels. Hopefully you get to meet Luna at CNY.
Yes.
Yes. No. And DM Angelo, say that again. How many cons are you going to in 2026? 5. And listen, we used to go steadily to 3. We used to go to 4. That were kind of like steady, but 3 of them were flying. We've made the deal with ourselves that I will fly to 1 con a year, and that is North Texas. We're retired. Both of us are retired. It's not like we can pick up overtime.
Right.
You gotta pick and choose, and listen.
I did like the one that was in Madison.
Oh,
Game Hole. I like them both.
Game Hole is a great con. All right. If North Texas stopped, if tomorrow North Texas was like, this is our last year, I'll be like, all right, we'll put Game Hole back in the rotation.
Right. Is Game Hole still in that little town?
Yes.
In Madison?
It's in Madison.
Okay. Yeah, I really enjoyed it there.
And
found good yoga there, and yeah.
And GaryCon is still in Lake Geneva.
And that place is awesome.
They
have really good health center and spa in there, and just you can use it as much as you want to. They have yoga classes there. They have, the gym. They have a pool in sauna. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And then, you can get your nails done. And, I used to get like the one day I would go for like the facial massage for the stone, the little mini stones.
She had just too much of the girly stuff
So
going on.
nice.
Death Angels, maybe 6 cons if I can get mine organized. Death Angels will gladly go, and you are probably within the limit of our driving distance.
Which one?
Death Angels.
Where is that in Tennessee?
He's in Tennessee, but he's in like Eastern Tennessee, if I recall correctly.
Oh yeah.
So, like Don is
that would be cool to see though.
Like Michigan is at our very limit, but this year we're not going to have like part of Route 80 in Pennsylvania closed and detouring because of collapsed mine shafts. Yeah. Well, thank God for that. God. But that should cut an hour and a half off our time. And Don's a little closer now. So
oh right, it's cuts 45 minutes off.
Yeah, so I am no longer the morning person I was when I was working. I worked like 6 a.m. shifts when I was, for a while. But I'll be happy to leave by 7:30 in the morning to get out there while it's still bright outside. We still have an evening, so we'll get there. Angelo, Ms. Tenko, you can call her Mrs. It's okay. I love it that you have a great time pampering yourself. And here's the thing. Rach went with me to my first North Texas, and here a little peek behind the curtain. Joe the lawyer was supposed to be my roomie / date in 2014 at North Texas, but oh shoot,
whoa, what happened there? Somebody got friendly and started buying.
DM Angelo did. He just gifted 5 people. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
But Joe was supposed to be my roomie. Mm-hmm. We had it all planned out, and then maybe like a month and a half before, he's like, I can't go. His car died. He needed to get a new car or major repairs. I forget what it was. He couldn't go. So I'm like, oh, crap, I'm going by myself. Right? It's like, well, we never had a real honeymoon. We had a mini moon, but I looked it up. It's in Dallas. I can do X, Y, and Z. Long story short.
It's Dallas. It's a major world city.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can get public transit into through Dallas and be able to go and see stuff or shop or whatever.
But the reality is, I signed her up to playing games with people like Matt Finch, Doug Kovacs, Tim
I guess
Snyder,
you knew I was going to get stranded there.
Zach Glazer, and she had some of the best DMs because she only had one experience, like playing one-on-one Tunnels and Trolls.
Yeah,
and she had a great experience. And
yeah,
Bad Mike was
so nice.
I didn't know Bad Mike at the time, and Bad Mike is standing behind us in one of the hallways, and Rach is going, and this is like, I guess, late Friday. We're coming back next year. And Mike was like,
just something to, when we come back next year, let's.
Yeah, and Mike was like this. Yeah. He tells me the story. He goes, yes. So
it was really fun. I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh my God. And I was nervous because I was like, oh, maybe I'm just not smart enough to play these games. Because I don't know anything about it. And, it's going to be bad. But no, it was just so enjoyable. And it was just so welcoming. Everybody that had me in a game was just like right there and ready to like explain like what happened after you rolled the dice or what you could do, what were your options.
I mean, one of the first games she played in, not the first, was Time Master being run by Tim Snyder. Now, I figured the only people who have any idea what that game is like would probably be Tim and myself. I ran it back in the day. And I was like, there's no... Rach will be as lost as everybody else.
Yeah.
And it was,
you chose well.
So...
it was a lot of fun. And I got to understand, like,
what?
Like when you go to the bar and everybody's talking these crazy stories about what happened in their game.
And then you understood.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to check something about our live stream real quick. Wow, we've had 48 people drop in so far today. We got 16
Nice.
currently. That is
And
awesome.
yeah, so it is. It's definitely nice. And you know, I figure if I can go play a few games, you know, do some pampering if that's available. And I like to like wherever I go in the country, I like to try a yoga class in that locale, you know, just to see how people do it, you know, in different places and just connect to people in that community, you know, wherever I go. So,
Yeah. So, and that's what it tells me a lot about the gaming community in general, but the OSR in particular. Rach goes to an OSR convention with me back in 2014 and had a blast. And she was
yeah.
accepted by everybody. We had Matt Finch sitting down and having breakfast with us.
Yeah.
Doug Kovacs one day.
Yeah.
Doug's great line was, I like you, but I shouldn't
Mm.
because you're a cop. I'm like, yeah, I am, Doug, but I like you. You'll have to figure that one out. I love Doug Kovacs. I think he likes Rach more than he likes me, but that's okay. Most people like Rach more than they like me, and they're supposed to. But yeah, no, that's just this community is very special, and I can say that again. I was a cop for 20 years. It they it's like they call it like what the largest boys club in America to some extent, or but it's because you can be a cop anywhere in the country, meet another cop, and you have an immediate connection.
Yeah, sure.
But you know what? You meet another OSR gamer, you've got that immediate connection. And that's what we have. And I don't know if everybody appreciates that. And I know people go, oh, the OSR is not a community. The OSR is a style of play, it's a style of game. That's,
And you can create community
yes,
around it. Yeah.
you know. And there's another channel like just, we don't have a community here like some other people like to talk about. Okay, you can be proud that you don't have a community. I'm proud of the community that's been built up
Hmm.
around the tavern over the last
Yeah,
decade plus.
absolutely.
Angela, the gaming community is one of the best things ever. Some of the best people on the planet.
Yes.
I focus on the communities, as we all should. Uh,
Right. That's the thing that heals us, you know?
yeah,
Like, that's such a big part of our health that we need many different communities that we have in our everyday life, um, you know, to be able to heal and to be able to get well and, you know, feel supported and support other people.
so I consider myself very blessed, and again, that's why we are happy to do these Saturday nights. We look forward to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're talking about cabin fever. Obviously, listen, if you were 22 and you were spending your nights on a live stream with two older gamers in the community, people might go, "Why aren't you at a club or a bar or Barnes and Noble even, or shopping at the supermarket, trying to meet people?" I was told that, by the way, back in the day. You should you should go shopping at the supermarket. It's where you meet what in the produce. Excuse me. Do you need me to squeeze your cantaloupe for you to make sure it's right? Come on, that sounds like a predator.
Yeah, it
But,
is kind of predatory and weird.
but
Hmm.
um,
If someone came up to me and I don't know. I'd be like, thank you, no.
yeah,
Thank you, no English.
story gaming community is super healing. You're right. You're right,
Yeah.
Squirt. Squirt. Don, you both are therapists, you are gamers, you are friends. Most of all, you both care, and it
Yes,
shows. Oh,
exactly.
we do because listen. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If you meet Rach and I at a convention, and we're going to 5, or Rach is probably going to 3 of them.
3.
Um, if you're going to a convention and you meet either one of us, and you do these live streams and you watch these videos, guess what? You probably, you know us.
Always say hello.
Always say hello.
Never, never be shy about calling calling for one of us. But just make sure you call for us or me, instead of like waving. I don't always catch that.
Right.
So,
like,
hey, Rach.
Yeah. Because listen, Rach is legally blind. It's not obvious. But people used to joke, at conventions, especially like.
Well, you can't do it anymore because we were at North Texas like a couple of years ago, and some other dude's like whistling. I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Dead South.
Yeah. And Rach thought you found her husband.
Oh, there's my. I just started walking over to him. I was like, you're not my husband.
No, I'm not.
No.
But we do often. I'll do a quick whistle, and Rach, it's like because we walk a lot by sound sometimes. But yes, but Rach is easy for me to find usually. With that the very blonde hair, nobody comes close.
Yeah.
Ryan, I'm an elder millennial, and also was told to try the supermarket.
That's funny.
Glad to hear things never
Well, I guess
change.
what they're trying to say is like you can find people in the most mundane places, circumstances. But,
the idea,
you just don't know. It is kind of weird.
The idea that I believe that I was, it was mentioned to me is the idea that, well, you got to time it. You got to go after dinner.
Who mentioned this to you?
It might have been Vivian.
Oh.
My friend Kenny, who introduced me to gaming. I think it was.
You have to go after dinner, so you get a working woman.
Well, yeah.
Somebody with a life.
It's just like
you don't want to go during the day because
I guess you got to choose the right supermarket. Where do the young people?
That's why you got to go to the Whole Foods to find a sugar mama or a sugar daddy.
Too crowded. Oh my God! But
whatever else is high end these days.
I feel bad for the youth of this thing. And listen, admittedly, Rach and I, we met on Match.com.
Yeah.
Because
that we can understand because you go there with the intention of meeting somebody,
right?
Yeah,
and you got to be open. But since we started dating and then got married, so many bars in my neighborhood, including our local watering joint,
our favorite, our like he said, our local, meaning the one that we drank at, that we spent our time.
We knew people at
the connection, the community.
They're closing up, and that was my parents' generation. You met people at the bar.
Yeah,
my generation, you would meet I don't know how many dates were made at bars necessarily. Although I will admit I saw one happen in front of me I didn't expect.
Mm-hmm.
When I was maybe I had like 2 or 3 years on a job. And I'm with one of my guys in my squad. Mm-hmm. We're at a bar out in the Throgs Neck in the Bronx. And we're just hanging. And I didn't realize he was making eye contact with this one girl. But she's with somebody. And then she walked by our table and she dropped like a bubblegum wrapper.
That's not what you want, though.
So
that is like so privileged. I'm gonna write my phone number.
That's what she did.
Phone number.
That's what she did.
I'm gonna crumble that shit up and like put it on his table, and
I
and wait for my phone call. That is like such privilege.
Now to put things in perspective, as a lieutenant, he got suspended for having sex in the bathroom of a police facility with another member of the service.
He took her back there?
Somebody complained because there was activity.
Oh, wait, because she was another cop?
Yes.
That is so bad. That is such like right in that like prison, like therapeutic community behavior, like residential treatment behavior.
Both of them was superior rank.
Yeah.
I read that article and I was like, oh my God. because our careers went parallel for a while. We kept on bumping into each other and working in
Wow.
similar locations. But yeah, was I surprised? It was interesting to say the least. But yeah, I mean, listen, this is how I did an extra live stream this week because again we've left the house, but the farthest we went was yesterday when I got an early morning phone call.
Yeah, I haven't been out of the house since Tuesday of not last Tuesday, but the week before, because the doggy was
Right,
very needy, and you
right.
can't like, you know,
Tuesday the week before when she had her
yeah,
her
when you don't want
surgery.
to leave them unattended.
But we got a phone call yesterday morning that can you check on my mom's house because she's in recovery and my aunt went there, but there was water all over the basement floor, and 5.5 blocks is a serious walk in this weather, not because of the cold, but because of the little patches of black ice. Never good. Scorny, I was a bus driver in Vancouver for years and heard a
Oh
story of a driver with someone in the back of the bus.
no!
Yeah, you just can't.
Wow.
Yeah, it happens. That bathroom stall, man, they must have had to sanitize that multiple times. Or no, when the NYPD they didn't.
No, they probably just left it.
They took photos.
No.
Oh yeah, that's an IAB scene. That's
Like what? Or like
of whatever was
whatever remnants of whatever they needed to.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. The question
How
becomes
dumb can you be? You just don't shit where you work on.
literally,
You
right?
know, like I never dated anybody that was anywhere related to work.
No, and I've had that pushed on me a couple of times in my career, and it's like, no, but you'd make a great. She works directly under me. She's not going to be.
No,
I was
you
like,
can't do
I
that.
go,
Then
she's not going to be directly under me. It ain't happening. So, yes. Well, I mean, no, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ryan, my division's general orders are full of rules pertaining to lewd behavior.
Yeah.
It's human nature, but you got to do it away from the employment.
Right. You kind of like pay for a room, possibly.
Yes.
Not get busy in the bathroom stall.
You could do it at the hourly hotel. Have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you can get recidivist rates. I know it's the wrong word, but I just think it's funny.
The frequent flyer.
Do I get frequent flyer miles? Do you have a savings card I can get for this place?
Your 10th one is free.
Oh!
Like at the nail salon.
I think it's a little bit different, but okay. I'll take your word for it, Rach.
Maybe it is. Yeah, you're right.
Well, folks, I'm gonna pull the pin on this. I am going to try to record a video tonight, so I'm a little further ahead of the game. I got to go through the OSR Christmas stuff and start at the very least sending out the gift certificates. Mrs. Death was my server at Ruby Tuesday in Kissimmee. Now we live near the headquarters for Ruby Tuesday here in Tennessee. The irony. Ryan, sometimes we get in trouble because we call it the name rule. Command wants us to be more professional. I remind them that the rules exist for a reason now.
Yeah.
That's NYPD. The patrol guide, when it was first issued, was like yay big. And then it got yay big.
Yeah.
2 volumes you had to get it in of inserts. And then they put out a 2.0 so they could take this down to this.
Yes.
And then it just...
Yeah.
But in any case, we're going to pull the plug.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Angela, thank you for gifting a bunch of our viewers.
Yeah.
Very cool, very sweet. If you don't know, folks, Angela and I, we do a collab. This Monday will be our second weekly collab. It's probably going to be a regular feature. We're working on the details. I do a collab on Friday, right? Oh, tomorrow is Sunday night special at 9 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Joe Block, Joe the Lawyer, Glenn Welch, Mr. Welch, and myself. Catch us on the live. It should be a lot of fun. All right, folks.